Hey guys, Darude Leafstorm here, and I'm here with another Pokemon Sun and Moon RU Wi-Fi battle. We're using the same Seadra team that we were using last battle. We'll probably be using this team for a short time. I have a few RU teams at the moment. I have like 3 different ones with cool mons on them. So yeah, I'll probably just be switching it up between them. But I really like this team, and I've been using it a lot. So for right now, this is the team we're rolling with. We got the Garvantula, Aromatisse, GOLISOPOD, Bastiodon, Seadra, and Komodo. So I think I'll actually leave the team in the description if you all want to try it out. It's not the best team, not gonna lie, but it's pretty fun. If you want to have some fun, use this team. But yeah, as you can see, we're facing Marxo, or Marco, I guess. I think we faced him before, actually. But if you look at his team, how fun. We see Smeargle, Honchkrow, Nidoqueen, Milotic, Doublade, and Gardevoir. Wow! How fun. So yeah, this is going to be a fun match. At least it's not Spec Swallow and Flame Orb SD Heracross, because, you know, I hate that. But yeah, we got this. And yeah, there's not a lot to say about this apart from his team is, you know, really standard and really scary. I don't know how I'm going to break through this team. Especially that Milotic. I have no idea how I'm going to break through that thing. So, this is fun. And Doublade. I have literally nothing for Doublade because I'm running Poison Jab on my Komodo instead of Earthquake. So I think I'm going to have to rely on Seadra for that, so that's going to be fun. So yeah, let's get into this match. I'm going to lead off with my Galvantula. I expected him to lead off with his Smeargle, and that was a really big thing for me because if he gets up Sticky Webs, which I'm guessing is what his Smeargle's there for, that's going to be really bad for us because our team's based off of Sticky Webs as well. So this is going to be super scary. I actually could have led with GOLISOPOD and just first impression Darkwood yet. Actually, no. This is what happens. I just go straight for the Thunder instead of for the Sticky Webs because I want to break his Sash, hoping for a power, but we don't get one. Take the Life Orb, and he goes for Sport, but I can just Aromatherapy that off later in the match with our Aromatisse, and then we can get Webs up. So I'm pretty happy with this. Now, knowing he's probably going to go for like Rocks or Webs, I am going to switch out because I want to keep up the pressure, and I'm going to go straight out into my Seadra because we are faster than this thing and we can just pick it off with an Ice Beam, as he is going to set up the Webs, and that's also why I went into Seadra, so I could keep my base 85 speed on me. So I'm just going to fire off an Ice Beam and be able to knock out the Smeargle, as we actually get a crit. Scope Lens. Hey. So yeah, he goes out into Senpai right here, which is kind of what I was hoping would come out. Because this allows me to set up a Focus Energy right here, and I'm like, yes, it's Seadra's time, my dudes. As he is going to click Toxic, but again, I can Aromatherapy that off later with Aromatisse, so I'm really not too fussed about that. As we are going to get poisoned. And here I'm like, yes, this is time, my dudes. It's time. What are you going to do to me, Milotic? What are you going to do? I'm going to click the Hidden Power Grass with Scope Lens and Sniper with the Focus Energy up, and we do half HP to the Milotic. After burn, it KOs. He clicks Recover to scale. And I'm like, why? Can't you just let Seadra do something, please? Now, here, I was so close to clicking Hydro Pump, predicting him to switch out on my Hidden Power Grass. I was so close, but I just thought Recover was the safer play for him. So I'm going to switch out. Now I'm going to go into Aromatisse right here, because we can wall this thing, we can get our Aromatherapy off. This is going to be fun. He switches, and guess what he switches into? The Nidoqueen. I was so close to predicting this, and I didn't. Maybe he thought it was Hidden Power Electric or something, and that's why he did it. But I'm Hidden Power Grass, so it would have done a decent amount, but I was so close to getting the Hydro Pump, which would have just destroyed this thing's life, and we wouldn't have this problem. So he's going to click Sludge Wave, I click Protect, and because of this, I got into Bastiodon, and because of that Protect, he's going to make the play and go for Earth Power, and I'm like, well, I think I just get 6-0 by this Nidoqueen now. GG. It's MV. I am dead. RIP. Sturdy. Thank you. But, you know, still RIP. I'm gonna die. This isn't fun. Please, someone, save me. So we are gonna gain leftovers, and I'm like, well, Alios, you did well, my dude. Let's just go for Stealth Rock as it clicks Thunderbolt, and I'm like, well, he has Thunderbolt. How fun. He's probably Life Orb, Sheer Force with 4 attacks. Not even Stealth Rock, so this is gonna be fun. I have to go into GOLISOPOD, and I believe I click Aqua Jet as he swaps, and I'm like, oh, okay. He doesn't want to take damage on his Nidoqueen. That's cool, but he could have done a huge amount to me with that Nidoqueen. And he brings in the Blade, and I'm like, ho ho, yay, how fun is this? My Galvantula's asleep, and I can't Aromatherapy on this thing, so it can just set up on me for free and win the game. So he is going to click the Sword Stance, and he is in the Sticky Web, so he is going to outspeed me, which is fun. As I'm going to be able to fire off a Liquidation right here, and yeah, it's going to do a decent amount, but it's the Blade, so it's like, yum. We are going to get a defense drop, however, which is lovely. So here, I'm just going to go for the Aqua Jet. Oh my god, excuse me. I'm just going to go for the Aqua Jet, as he makes the smart play and goes for Shadow Sneak, which gets a crit, first of all, and I'm like, oh, okay. And that does knock me into Emergency Exit, which means I am going to switch, and I'm going to switch out into my Komodo, because that's the only thing that can take a hit from this thing, and I don't have Earthquake, which is unfortunate, because we could have just killed this thing, so I have to go for Dragon Claws instead. But luckily, it is at -1 defense, so we should be doing nothing but something, right? So I am going to fire off that Dragon Claw, just to try and get some damage on this thing. We do end up getting a crit, which kind of matters a little bit. I don't know. It probably did matter in the long run, actually. But yeah, he is going to fire off another Shadow Sneak, and I'm like, well, I think I'm just about to get 6-0'd by the Blade. But we hang on with 13 HP, and we're going to be able to fire off another Dragon Claw. And as you'll see, we just barely miss out on the KO. And yeah, I do think that crit mattered in the end. As we are going to fall to a Life Orb. I think that was only just as well. But, you know, it's whatever. As now we get to go out into our GOLISOPOD, and we can click First Impression. We don't get destroyed by the Blade. Yeah, the Blade. This is how you counter. Catch this First Impression, my boy. Yes. That's my boy, Fishman, getting in there. So yeah, we are gonna KO the Blade, which is huge, especially for my Aromatisse. My Aromatisse is just like partying in the back, because, you know, she's ready now. She's ready to go. So he goes out into the Don here, and I'm like, ooh, time to get 6-0 by Honchkrow. But not really, because we're gonna switch out. And I am just gonna go into Sheldon, my Seadra. Because it's basically useless at this point, as he is going to fire off a Brave Bird. And I knew with the Brave Bird recoil, plus a First Impression from GOLISOPOD, that we would actually be able to take this thing out. Hopefully. So, fingers crossed here, as he is going to take the Brave Bird recoil. No Life Orb recoil though, so that probably means he's like Z-move or something. Iron Z-move, Honchkrow, Z-mirror move, it's quite fun. But yeah, I'm going to go into GOLISOPOD here, really hoping that he can pick up this kill with the First Impression. I was close to clicking Liquidation, predicting like the Nidoqueen to come out, but alas, he does not switch, and we are able to pick up the KO on the Honchkrow. We don't get swept by Honchkrow. Hey. Yeah, boy. So, he goes on to Senpai right here. And because of the Sticky Webs, he is going to be able to outspeed me. But I'm going to save Fishman, because I feel Fishman, you know? He's done his job. And Aromatisse can wall this thing to death. And I'm hoping he gets a Skull Burn. Hoping. Because then I don't get Toxic. But like, not really at the same time, because then I don't get Leftovers Recovery. So please, no, yes, I'm not really bothered. But yeah, he doesn't get the Skull Burn. And I am going to get some Leftovers back. So yeah, I'm looking pretty good here, but not really, because his Nidoqueen still destroys me. He literally just needs to bring that in, and then I kind of just lose. He goes for Toxic right here, on my Aromatisse, as I believe I just fire off a Wish. I was hoping to try and get my GOLISOPOD wished up, because if I can get that wished up, I have a very good chance of winning this game. As we are going to get that wish, I'm going to gain some leftovers recovery, and yeah, he is Flame on my Lutic, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that, which is stupid in RU. It's so bulky. I hate it. But yeah, I'm just going to click. I think I click Aromatherapy here. Let's find out. Yes, I do click Aromatherapy, getting rid of that Toxic because I really need Aromatisse as healthy as possible. And Galvantula finally wakes up too. Forgot about him. And actually, he helps us. He helps us, my dudes. So yeah, that kind of reminded me of Galvantula as well. So I'm like, oh, we have Galvantula still. Let me throw up this wish real quick. And let me send this over to the boy Weevil. Because, you know, Weevil could really use that right now. So I am going to gain my leftovers. And this Milotic is really not doing much right here. I was kind of hoping to force him to recover and then maybe get a wish out into GOLISOPOD, but I'm getting really impatient, so let's just switch out into Galvantula right here and try and get something going for us. So in comes Galvantula, and I'm like, oh, wait, we're him Power Fire and not Energy Ball or HP Ice, so we can't really touch Nidoqueen that much. Yeah, this is fun. So he fires off a Scald. It does a decent amount, but not enough, as we are going to get back to full HP with our Galvantula, thanks to the wish. And now here, Thunder is super obvious. So middle ground play was Bug Buzz, but I am going to make the read and go for the Him Power Fire, because it does the most to Nidoqueen, and it was the pretty obvious switch in right here. And now here, I was expecting to get outsped, because as we get a crit, which is nice, but it doesn't really matter, as I am just going to fire off another Him Power Fire because this Nidoqueen beats me. But yeah, we are going to knock it down to around 45%. And we don't get outsped, which I thought was weird. And after the match, I believe he was max speed as well, which is really strange. But yeah, we don't get outsped, and that works. So yeah, I got into Fishman right here, the GOLISOPOD, and I'm like, okay, he's gonna save this thing for Aromatisse. I'm gonna make the big boy play, and I click Leech Life, and he switches out into Gardevoir, and I was all over the place because look at this. Just watch this. It lives on 1, first of all, which is great. And it doesn't knock me into emergency exit, which I was kind of hoping it would. But, well, back to over half, so then I get the emergency exit, because his would go first, because he's faster than us. But yeah, and he goes out into Baby Mama, and I'm like, maybe he doesn't think I have Aqua Jet. So I click it, and he switches out and sacks off his Gardevoir, which is a really nice play by him, because his Gardevoir was pretty much useless at this point. Because, yeah, you know, Aromatisse. But yeah, he's going to trace my emergency exit, but he is going to fall to the Aqua Jet. And now my GOLISOPOD is at a really nice amount of HP. It went from dying to 1 life up hit to being able to take things on now. So that Leech Life play was huge, as he is going to go into his Milotic right here. And I'm like, oh, wait, this is really bad. So I am going to switch out into my Aromatisse right here. Bay the Aromatisse. And yeah, we're going to get caught up in that sticky web. And we know, because he outspeeds us with the webs, that he didn't switch out, as he is just going to fire off a Scald. And this is looking really bad for us now, because even though we can kill his Aromatisse, his Nidoqueen with GOLISOPOD, if he gets a free switch in with his Nidoqueen on this Aromatisse and knocks out my Aromatisse, I don't think we can win this, because then I don't believe that GOLISOPOD can take on a Flame Orb Marvel Scale Milotic. So I am going to click the Wish here, and he makes the play and goes down to Nidoqueen. And I'm like, well, I could protect her, but I think it's just going to kill me no matter what. So I'm just going to try and live it. Best play was Protector, but it's whatever. I'm just going to try and live it. Go for my Moonblast and try. But, yeah, we are going to get knocked out. And this battle's looking very bleak for us, as we're down to 1 member. Fishman, it's up to you, my dude. Here he is. I'm going to get caught up in that sticky web. I have to click Aqua Jet. It's my only choice at this point. As he is just going to sack off his Nidoqueen. Which is probably his best play, to be honest. I'm going to take that Life Orb Recoil. And, yeah, so Nidoqueen goes down. It's Milotic versus GOLISOPOD, but I'm at such a low amount of HP. Scald's it's just going to pick me off. Like, GOLISOPOD doesn't have the greatest special defense. So, yeah, this is it. Lol, JK. We live... and we fire off this Adamant, Life Orb, Stab, Leech Life, and we absorb that Milotic, and we get all the health back. I expected to die. I literally said GG in the chat, because I thought I was dead. Because that would kill me. Like, why didn't that kill me? So now, he has a choice of whether he Scalds again, and I think it has a chance to kill me, or he can Recover Spam. And he goes for the Recover Spam. Yeah. That play was not good, I don't think, because I'm gonna get all my health back. I'm gonna start getting health back with Leech Life, and yeah, I'm getting more health back than he is, well, than he is gaining. So yeah, and he's really not gaining much HP, if any at all, because of that Flame Orb. So yeah, he's really not looking too good right now, as he is just going to try and go for that recover, try and get his HP back, but this is a losing battle for him, and after a few turns of this recover stall thing, he is just going to give up and go for the Scald, and yeah, we are going to pick up this win. No idea how, literally no idea, because... that Scald, I felt like, should have taken me out. And if he got a burn on that Scald, that would have also won him the game. But alas, it was not meant to be, apparently. And we're going to pick up this win, as here he does give up and go for the Scald, because it was a losing battle at the end of the day. So yeah, and we are actually going to get burned. But this Leech Life is going to be enough to knock out this annoying Milotic. And we're going to pick up a win with this team against... RU.deck. So that's fun. Seadra did nothing, but you know, it tried. Bastiodon, poor Bastiodon. Aromatisse won. Weevil damaged enough to the point where Aqua Jet killed, and then Komodo did its thing, and then GOLISOPOD carried the team. How many kills did GOLISOPOD get? It killed the Honchkrow. It killed the Nidoqueen, it killed the Milotic, it killed the Blade, and it killed the God of War. GOLISOPOD got 5 kills. 5. This is why I love GOLISOPOD. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching this RU Wi-Fi battle. Let me know any mons you want to see me use, because I love OU, not OU, I love RU at the minute. It's really fun to just experiment with some mons whilst NU is still RIP. And yeah, this team is working, so that's fun. I don't really have a question of the day. I don't really think of those before I do videos. I don't really do them, so I'm just gonna leave it here. Thank you all for watching. It's been Darude, and I'll see you all later. Bye, guys.